asked, how do you lead with integrity and vulnerability while also staying true to yourself? For me, this is all about knowing your personal values, being really self-aware, and spending time understanding who you are and how people perceive you. We often perceive ourselves very wrong. Research shows that we're about 90% off from what we believe in ourselves and what other people actually perceive us as. So you can kind of get to know yourself a lot more, be more self-aware, take some self-assessments, listen to people that are with you at work and around you personally, so that you can effectively manage how you show up in the workplace, which allows you to influence people more. And all leadership is really the ability to positively influence others. So trying to be what you think a leader should be is really a recipe for failure. You have to show up and you have to be yourself. And you have to figure out how to lead while being true to yourself and true to your values. I'm often asked why people won't listen, why they won't do what they're supposed to do, why they don't show up, why they don't do their job. And often this is occurring. It's because we aren't doing a good job as leaders listening, or we aren't showing empathy and compassion. Usually there's something underlying that's going on for that person or your team if this is happening in the workplace, and it's getting in the way. And so it's your job as the leader to show up, to build enough trust, and to have enough open conversations with people so that they share with you what's going on, so that you know what's getting in the way, either personally or at work, so that you know what the barriers are. And if you don't have that trust built with your team or your individuals that are working for you, then you're never going to figure out what's going on and what's underlying. I don't actually believe that the majority of people are showing up to work not wanting to do their jobs. The majority of people are showing up. There's just something getting in their way. And so it's your job as a leader to listen and to build that trust so that you can find out what that is. So you're essentially an investigator. You just need to start listening and asking the right questions. The last question that I'm often asked is, especially right now after COVID and in this day and age, is everyone around me at work is stressed. They're on the verge of burnout. Everything is happening and they're not dealing really well. And so is this something that I can fix, or really is it even my problem to fix? And what I would say is yes. This is the next epidemic that we all have to solve, and it's really incumbent upon us as leaders in the workplace. We have to take this on. We have to solve this, because if we don't, it's going to cause issues that we're going to have to deal with. If we don't find a way to help our teams and our individuals and our staff to deal with this, we're not going to be able to keep our companies and our organizations running, and it's going to affect our workplace. This is a common problem, right? And we're all dealing with this, and there's really only one fix for it. And for me, that's practicing organizational mindfulness, and it's individuals learning how to control their minds and their bodies and being present in the present day. And I know this sounds strange, but we have to help our teams to find ways to refocus and retool their minds, to heal and support their nervous systems. And just like a professional athlete needs to train their bodies, we have to help our professional workers and our knowledge workers retrain their minds.